The life and legacy of Edward Teller, the renowned physicist often referred to as the father of the hydrogen bomb, is one that sparks intense debate and reflection. Teller's significant contributions to nuclear physics and his involvement in the development of the hydrogen bomb have left an indelible mark on human history. However, his role in promoting nuclear weapons and the ethical dilemmas surrounding his work have led to polarized opinions about his character and his impact on the world. In this video, we will delve into the fascinating story of Edward Teller, exploring his scientific achievements, controversial relationships, clash of ideologies with J. Robert Oppenheimer, advocacy for the Strategic Defense Initiative, and his lasting impact on nuclear physics and beyond. By critically analyzing Teller's complex legacy, we hope to shed light on the nuances of his contributions and the profound implications of his decisions. Scientific achievements. Edward Teller's most significant scientific achievement was his involvement in the development of the hydrogen bomb, which was a more powerful and devastating weapon compared to the atomic bomb. Teller, along with other prominent physicists, recognized the potential of fusion reactions as a source of virtually unlimited energy. Building upon the works of Stanislaw Ulam and John von Neumann, Teller played a pivotal role in designing the Teller-Ulam configuration, the innovative concept that made the hydrogen bomb feasible. The successful detonation of the first hydrogen bomb on November 1, 1952, in the Marshall Islands marked a turning point in the history of nuclear weaponry. However, Teller's direct involvement in the bomb's development led to polarized opinions about him within the scientific community and the public. Controversial relationships. Teller's relationship with J. Robert Oppenheimer, another prominent physicist, and one of the key figures behind the development of the atomic bomb during the Manhattan Project, was notably complicated. While Oppenheimer was wary of the development of the hydrogen bomb due to its potential for catastrophic consequences and the risks of nuclear proliferation, Teller was a staunch advocate for its creation. This difference in perspective led to a deep divide between the two physicists and culminated in a tense clash of ideologies. The Oppenheimer security clearance hearing. The tensions between Teller and Oppenheimer reached a critical juncture during the infamous Oppenheimer security clearance hearing in 1954. Teller's controversial testimony against Oppenheimer played a crucial role in the eventual revocation of Oppenheimer's security clearance, tarnishing the latter's reputation and limiting his influence on nuclear policy. The hearings deeply divided the scientific community, with some supporting Teller's stance and others viewing his actions as a betrayal of scientific integrity and loyalty to a colleague. The incident further added to the polarized perceptions of Teller's character and his motivations. Star Wars Initiative. Amidst the ongoing tensions of the Cold War, Edward Teller was a fervent advocate for the Strategic Defense Initiative, SDI, a proposed missile defense system that aimed to protect the United States and its allies from nuclear attacks. Teller believed that a comprehensive missile defense shield was necessary to counter the growing threat posed by intercontinental ballistic missiles. However, the Star Wars program faced intense scrutiny and criticism from various quarters. Many experts questioned the technical feasibility and cost-effectiveness of such a complex system. Critics argued that SDI could potentially escalate an arms race, disrupt nuclear arms control efforts, and increase global insecurity. Ethical dilemmas and nuclear proliferation. Edward Teller's contributions to nuclear weapons development raise profound ethical dilemmas. As a scientist, Teller undoubtedly advanced our understanding of nuclear physics, but he was also aware of the devastating potential of the technology he helped create. The development and proliferation of nuclear weapons during the Cold War era brought about immense risks and anxieties about the possibility of global annihilation through nuclear warfare. Teller's unwavering advocacy for the development and use of nuclear weapons, including the hydrogen bomb, was met with criticism from those who believed that such weapons were immoral and posed an existential threat to humanity. The ethical implications of his work and the choices he made in promoting these technologies continue to spark debates about the responsibilities of scientists in relation to the potential applications of their discoveries. Legacy and public perception. Edward Teller's legacy remains a subject of contentious debate. To some, he is a hero, celebrated for his contributions to nuclear physics and the advancement of scientific knowledge. They credit him with helping the United States maintain a nuclear deterrent during the Cold War and consider him instrumental in laying the groundwork for fusion energy research. On the other hand, critics view Teller as a villain, associating him with the development and proliferation of nuclear weapons, which they argue brought the world to the brink of destruction. They criticize his involvement in the Oppenheimer hearings and his advocacy for SDI, seeing these actions as harmful to the scientific community and international cooperation on arms control. Oppenheimer versus Teller. The clash of ideologies between Oppenheimer and Teller can be traced back to their differing views on nuclear weapons and the responsibilities of scientists in relation to national security. Oppenheimer, often referred to as the father of the atomic bomb, had witnessed the destructive power of nuclear weapons firsthand and was deeply concerned about the implications of further developing such weaponry. He was a vocal advocate for international cooperation on arms control and emphasized the need for responsible scientific research. Teller, on the other hand, held a more optimistic view of the potential benefits of nuclear technologies, particularly in the context of national defense and energy production. He believed that scientific advancements should be pursued without hesitation, even if they had military applications. This fundamental difference in perspective drove a wedge between the two physicists, leading to their bitter disputes and eventual estrangement. Later life and advocacy. In the latter part of his life, Edward Teller continued to advocate for the peaceful uses of nuclear technologies and the development of fusion energy. He remained active in research and academia, focusing on issues related to national security and energy policy. Teller's unyielding commitment to nuclear technologies was evident in his support for the development of the Strategic Defense Initiative, which he believed was essential for ensuring national security and global stability. However, the controversial nature of SDI further contributed to the division surrounding Teller's public image and legacy. Teller's impact on nuclear physics and beyond. Examine Teller's broader impact on the field of nuclear physics and his influence on science and technology policy. Beyond his controversial contributions to nuclear weaponry, Edward Teller's impact on the field of nuclear physics was immense. He made significant contributions to various areas of science, including his work on quantum mechanics, solid-state physics, and nuclear fusion. Teller's advocacy for nuclear technologies and energy research also influenced science and technology policy, as policymakers grappled with the balance between scientific advancements and the potential risks associated with their applications. His work helped shape the broader discourse surrounding the role of scientists in society and the implications of scientific research for global security. The human element. Edward Teller's life and career serve as a poignant example of the moral and ethical dilemmas faced by scientists working in fields with potential dual-use applications. His choices, whether motivated by patriotism, scientific curiosity, or genuine concern for national security, had far-reaching consequences for the world. It is essential to recognize that scientists like Teller grappled with complex decisions that had profound implications beyond the realm of scientific research. The ethical considerations surrounding the pursuit of knowledge and its potential applications remain relevant today as we confront emerging technologies and their implications for society. Conclusion and critical analysis. Edward Teller's legacy is a paradox of heroic scientific contributions and controversial advocacy for nuclear weaponry and defense systems. As we analyze his life and work, it becomes evident that the perception of individuals in history cannot be easily categorized as either heroes or villains. Teller's story exemplifies the complexity of human choices and the far-reaching consequences they can have. Teller's contributions to nuclear physics and the development of the hydrogen bomb are undeniable, and they have significantly impacted the course of human history. However, his role in promoting nuclear weapons and the SDI program remains divisive and continues to be debated by scholars, policymakers, and the public. The story of Edward Teller prompts us to grapple with the intricate web of scientific discovery, technological advancements, and the ethical dimensions of research and development. As we reflect on his life, we must be cognizant of the potential ramifications of scientific choices and the importance of ethical considerations in shaping the future of humanity and our planet. So that's it for today. If you like this video, then please hit the like and subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching.